Hello and welcome to session 13 of Somewhere Starbound Into the Bewilderness. In our last session, the perplexed explorers dived into the Lost Palace in the Bewilderness, where they took on some dangerous shapes of Scruts. But with their success, they uncovered runes or writing that are that their explorer friend Jackie Montana believes comes from ancient Visterida. They've started, fortunately, they also found a translation note of some of those letters, and they are working to uncover what these messages may entail. But for now, the party has found themselves at the foot of Rujamin's palace, where they prepare for the final confrontation with the four-headed dragon and the wrap-up of this arc.
So what do you think is gonna happen? You know some bullshit's gonna happen, right?
Yep.
Get Gamaro's nose right out of Nice's ass.
Yeah. Oh, hello there. You made it.
Hey, hi.
Yeah. Here to see the maestro.
Oh, the virtuoso, yeah. Yeah, well, he's not gonna be making an appearance, I think, for the main shebang or whatever, but, everybody's there going through and they're partying up in the tower. Whenever you want to, you can head on right in.
Right. Okay.
Don't get any ideas of thinking you're gonna slip off to the rest of the wilderness. We got that gate over there pretty well covered.
Why would we do that?
What was that?
He's like, why would we do that?
Exactly! This party's gonna be wonderful! I mean, it's already wonderful, isn't it? I mean, look at all the food and drink they have up there. Yeah, that's true. Wish we could go in there. We're not allowed to, though.
Well, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, it does. Truth
We
be
could bring
told,
you some
Rujaman
food.
kind of sucks as a boss. Hey, don't say that. It's is watching. You didn't hear that.
Does this palace have a basement?
Their silence speaks volumes.
Sorry, what?
Feel free to go through the gate whenever you want.
Oh. Oh, okay.
So Rujaman's palace, it is. I mean, the dominant colors, of course, are white and red, split off into four different sections, an elaborate outer wall with four courtyards within. Are you guys going to enter through? You going to explore outside of it a little bit? What are you guys going to do?
Let's go off to the right and see what they're talking about over there.
We got this big pile of dudes up here.
Is that where you're going, Nero?
Yes.
Hey, can we help you?
What's with the gathering? What's with the gate? What are you keeping
If
back
you're
there?
looking to pass through, that'll be 999,999 obols.
Well, who else has paid this?
Yeah, you all don't look like you got that much, so I'd recommend you go back and party.
How tall is the gate? Can you hear me?
I was gonna say anything or stand there menacingly.
Can nobody hear me?
I can hear
No,
you.
I can hear you.
Oh, I can't hear Ghostly.
How about
Okay.
now?
I'm gonna exit and re-enter.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Okay, that explains it.
That's fucking weird. Discord.
I can hear TT, right?
Yeah, I believe
Okay,
so.
yep, I'm good. All right, what were you saying, Ghostly?
I asked if anyone else had paid the toll.
No, nobody's paid the toll. There actually was that one guy who kind of negotiated a thing with Rugeman and didn't quite have to do the toll, but still kind of gave him a little bit of tax on things or something. I don't know. I didn't get all the details. Oh yeah, the Gables guy. Oh wait, uh, yeah, we're not supposed to talk about anything like that. Just ignore us.
How tall is the gate?
It is like in the 15 to 20 feet tall range.
Are there any guards around it that would notice a small griffin flying above it?
I mean, it's kind of what you see. If you're asking for if like there's on the outer walls and they're gonna try to like snipe note or anything,
Yeah.
no, there's not. It's just what you see on the ground. I mean, there's 10 guys kind of around this area.
Not interested enough to use ritual for that. Alright. I know. I did ask
that's
earlier
cool.
if I did ask
Go
earlier
ahead.
to the guards if there was if this palace had a basement.
Oh, they said yes, it does, but the party's not taking. You guys can't go to the party down there, or whatever, something like that. All right.
Nice.
So looks like some of you are
Suspicious.
starting to go down this hallway area. So yeah, when you enter this, it's kind of like an inner hallway. You can kind of look on the sides. So it's a relatively barren, but you can kind of look on the sides, and there's like the remains of like long ago. There must have been like posts on the wall that people were probably chained up to. It's long since been removed. In the middle area, there are two doorways. One leads out over this way, the other leads out over this way. Looks like Edwin's already started into the water courtyard. So as you enter the water courtyard, it is surprisingly kind of beautiful and peaceful, looking kind of like a Japanese garden. It's got these golden bridges kind of going around it. Beautiful like lily pads kind of cultivated naturally around the area. It's shockingly peaceful. The only thing that seems kind of garish in it is the giant statue of Rugeman's blue head. As you explore this area, you get noticed by a friend. Oh, it's all of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, and 5. Hey, you guys, how's it going? Remember me?
Letter guy?
Yeah, that's it. Imdri.
Hey, how's it going?
How you doing,
Great that I
bud?
ran. I'm doing pretty good. You know, I got invited to this party and all, but there's just so much noise in there that I kind of needed a little bit of breather. Some of the other guys from the BAV are in there, you know, enjoying it and everything. It's pretty cool in there. But I'm so glad to run into you guys because I got some letters for you.
Oh, nice.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter.
Thank you.
Did just get a letter. I got 1, 2, 3. All right. So
Did I send a letter?
Imdri's got letters to deliver, so he'll deliver to Edwin first. Edwin, your letter is your response from Lavender. So
Oh,
as you
nice.
open the letter, I didn't write response or anything like that, but basically she congratulates you on your progress you're making into the Bewilderness. Just even from how she writes, just like it comes across like she writes really fast, just with, you know, if something handwritten can come across that way. Like
Yeah.
like there's a level of excitement and enthusiasm that just oozes out of the way that she writes. She truly is really excited and happy for what you're doing. She's super excited to hear about your progress. She also lets you know that she has her eye on getting into the Bewilderness too. She's entering from a different spot than what you took. But she has her sights on getting to Highland Gardens, where she hopes to train under the High Mage who comes from Dimebet, who's the leader of Highland Gardens.
Maybe a place to stop after we're done with all this crazy business.
Is there anything else that you would think would be in her letter?
Um, maybe some gossip from of what's going on, or what went on back at the college before she left.
Oh
Um,
yes, for sure.
and inside jokes between college friends.
She lets you know her hunch that the the she's more and more convinced of her hunch that the dean, and not the dean, but the equivalent of that, and one of the teachers is having an affair. She's more and more sure of it.
Rama.
College. Good times.
She's really excited though. She hopes very much that she'll run into you in the Bewilderness, so that she can
Mhm.
show you just how much stronger she's gotten, and she's really hoping to see all you've learned. And if you have room to, you can add an additional bond with Lavender.
I would love to.
All right. Nice. So you wrote a letter to Navazaiden.
I did.
Right. So Navazaiden, kind of similarly, though not radiating necessarily the same enthusiasm, just well, one, you have to kind of wonder, how did Navazaiden write this? He doesn't have any hands. Who knows? But Navazaiden is happy to hear about the progress you're making through the Bewilderness. He warns you again about Rujamin. He hopes that you can kind of do something about him, but he also reminds you, if he comes too much, get out of there. Don't follow his lead. And he lets you know that he's looking for and going to be entering the Bewilderness from a different area, and he hopes that he'll cross paths with you again.
That'll be fun.
But he also warns you, his brother Navazaiden, also named Navazaiden apparently, is somewhere out there in the Bewilderness too.
Isn't he the
He
16th?
calls him a no-good dastard. Is that?
Isn't his brother the 16th?
Oh, his brother's the 18th.
We have a
don't know
false
this-
18th and the true 18th.
Yeah.
And we've technically made the false 18th the true 18th, so we gotta remember. One of them is our friend, one of them will kill us on sight.
Anything else you think Navazaiden would write to you?
No, I think that would cover most of it.
Okay. Again, if you have room for it, you can add an additional bond with Navazaiden.
I will do so. I think I have more room on his. No, I've filled up on his.
Okay. Right. As for you, Bamaru, oh, this letter actually came back the fastest out of all of them.
I'm surprised he remembers how to write.
All right, if I remember right, Bamaru, you just sent a picture of a butt, right?
Yeah, I just drew a butt with his his face on it. It was very juvenile.
All right. So, when you open the letter, you have to quickly unfold it further, and you realize your picture has been stuck to a bigger picture. And it has your original picture on it, and then it expands out, and it's like another Azigba or something like that, and it makes the hand that it has now a hand on the butt. And now there's words written on it, and it says, "Your mom likes my butt."
This is beautiful.
Oh, he went through all that trouble and forgot that my mom is gay.
There's a little PS note there, though. It says basically, you think you're gonna conquer the Bewilderness? Nah, that's gonna be me. I see you in there, I'm taking you down.
Good. I'm gonna see idiots as far as the eye can see.
Yeah. I will say your drawing was already crude and juvenile. His was even worse. Like if it weren't for the arrows pointing, it's clarifying what he was trying to draw, like it would just look like
Nothing.
nonsensical squiggles.
Yeah. Neither of us are gifted artists, and if we were, I don't think that he would be patient enough.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna guess that most of his spelling is like riddled with misspellings, and it's just
Oh yeah.
it's just a horrible experience to look at. God, this is fun.
Yours spelled Y-O-R.
Yeah, Y-O-R, yeah.
Like is L-I-K-S. Not two T's in but. He forgot the second T.
Bless his heart.
Anything else you think would be thrown in there?
No, that sounds about right.
All right. You can add to your bond with Olu.
Okay, the only thing that I don't have is inferiority, and I refuse to put that, so I'm just going to put another bond of hatred. I just hate him double.
Is it in your game or TT's game where I was just like, you could say the bond of inferiority is like you feel superior to them?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the reading in the book where either way there's a disparity between you and them that you
Yeah.
find distasteful.
I get it though.
I just hate this guy.
Oh, I love to see how excited letters always make everybody feel.
Excited is a word for it, I suppose.
Thank you
You're
for delivering us
interested in
this mail.
Yeah. If you're interested in sending anything else to anybody, feel free to let me know. But also, you guys should make sure you make it out to that party too. I hear the curator of the whole of, I guess, Rugeman's art has been asking about you guys. I'm sure they'd love to meet you. They're somewhere in the party.
What were the rules for this sending letters?
There's not really any real restrictions on it, honestly.
So I could ask to send a letter to someone where I have no idea where they are, and they're probably on the move.
Yes, yes. I didn't explain it, but I retroactively applied it for Idri's powers that he has return envelopes that are also magical. So, yeah, there's basically no limits on how you want to approach writing a letter to somebody. Yeah. So if you guys have anybody else you want to send letters to, if you want to just send back letters to the people you just previously corresponded with, if you don't want to send any letter, but yeah, if you want to do anything.
Well, I'll send back a letter to Lavender telling her about our adventures so far and how we're gonna go punk this big dumbass Rugeman.
You know,
love it when
fair.
I love it when I see people writing letters right back to each other.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm also going to write a letter to King Navasidon again, and just being like, hey, so we're gonna go punk Rugeman. We've done it once, and it was really funny. But also be careful out there. There's these little tree guys made of leaves. They will get you confused if you are not careful. Made new friends, found a temple. Gonna go see how bad we can crash this party. Sincerely, Nice.
Nice.
So, Bamaro is scribbling for a bit, and he's assuming that if he sees his if he sees Bolo in the wilderness, that he's going to, not be killed by Rujamin here. So it's just a scribble of him with his foot on Rujamin's head, and arrows pointing at him and going, "This is me," and then arrows pointing at Rujaman going, "This is gonna be you." He doesn't let anybody see it before he puts it in an envelope and hands it over.
Perfect.
Mature,
write a
I
letter,
am
Nero?
not.
I love it.
I'm gonna write a letter to Roderick Gables.
Okay.
Because you can use a ritual to locate someone or something.
Okay.
So either I can locate him with that ritual, or locate where the letter goes.
Okay.
Assuming I can guess when it goes off.
Okay, you're gonna use a letter to track where he is. Okay, I like that.
What do I want to actually put in letter? Is it common to just bury the dead in this country? Should I draw a tombstone with Roderick Gables written on it?
Yes. 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 People are buried.
That's what I'm gonna do. Draw a little tombstone. Roderick Gables, unknown death date or unknown birth date, death date tomorrow.
Death date in 15 to 30 minutes.
Okay, so you're
3 to 5
using
business
magic to
days.
track where it's gonna go.
Well, it's a ritual
I got
spell.
I have to ask: is the magic? Does it require a response for the magic to work for you?
It's just a medium potency ritual. It just says create an illusion, treat an illness, locate someone or something, since emotions provide short-term energy, so.
Okay, so I don't think it will require it to come back. It'll, like, you'll sense when this letter basically is touched, I guess we'll say.
Okay.
Oh, I think that's you said a minor ritual?
A medium.
Medium. How much MP is that?
30.
30? Yeah, I don't think you need to roll or anything to do that. You can just pay the MP and do it.
I forgot to heal myself.
Well, you know what? Why don't you roll so we can determine how good it's going to tell you in response? We should actually do that. It's going to be an open check. If you get a 7, it will at least tell you when it is touched. If you get 10, it'll tell you more, 13 more, 16 more. That's what we'll do. And then you would roll whatever you kind of use, I think, for chimerism ritual is also the same.
Yep.
Chimerism magic
Might
is the same as
willpower
you do
for
for
me.
ritual.
Let's go!
Oh, jeez. Wow. Okay. All right. I'm not going to tell you exactly and what that results in this session, but you succeeded as awesomely as you could at that. And what do you want to use with the opportunity?
Other opportunity rules.
You're under the campaign resources, I think.
Checks. Critical opportunities. Advantage, affliction, bonding, faux pas, favor, information, lost item progress, plot twist, scan, unmask. Could I use unmask on Roderick Gables to get some goals or motivation?
Okay, I will note that that is what you used for it, and that will help in the response. Okay, I'll make a note of that you applied unmask to that. It's not gonna like immediately tell you anything, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'll make a note of that. All right, I'm gonna send these letters off. Imji throws his hands up and the letters kind of go into the air and they shoot off into the sky. Oh,
These areas are open to the sky, right?
yep. Yeah, the havens are open to the sky. It is. There's weirdness to the bewilderness where it's like if you're outside the bewilderness, like you can't like fly over it and see what's exactly inside. It just looks like a forest constantly covered by mist. But when you're in a haven, you just see the sky like normal.
I'm at the palace area we're in.
Oh yeah, yes, these courtyards are open. Yes. All right.
Still getting certain vibes about this whole party thing.
That's all that's kind of going on in here.
Could I inspect the statue?
What are you hoping to find if you do that?
Are the eyes following me?
Or what?
Do the eyes follow me as I walk around?
No, it is just a statue. The eyes do not follow you. Yeah, you don't need to. You don't need to roll for anything like that. Yeah, it doesn't follow you.
Because the
It's just
guards
a
mentioned
statue.
something about his eyes, so I'm suspicious. Does it look like we can go over and touch it, or is it...
You could touch the statue if you want.
Touch it. Touch the butt.
It's a statue, all right.
Know where the material it's made out of?
What are statues usually made out of? Granite, stone, marble? There doesn't seem to be anything unusual about the materials. I'm gonna say the fact that you know ritual magic, I'd say you're attuned somewhat to magic. You do not get magic vibes from this.
Given how self-centered he was, I thought he'd make sure it's made out of the most highest quality material.
Continue on to another one.
Yep, I guess.
All right.
And you're all going up there? Okay.
The Earth. All right, the Earth Courtyard. You can see Rugeman's yellow head as a statue. There's a lot of boulders kind of shifted around here to make it like a little bit of a maze. Otherwise, the ground is very sandy. Up here is Big Granny.
Oh, hello.
Hey, I don't have faith. We just saw you,
Ooh.
buddy.
Oh, brother, it's nice to see you all. You know,
It's good to see you. How are you doing?
oh, I'm doing pretty well. I, I, I definitely am open to if you want any of my blacksmithing services. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to learn anything new yet. I guess the whole wanting to go out and explore and see the bewilderness and stuff is a little tough when Rugeman's blocking a lot of things. I suppose after this party, I'll have to exit the bewilderness itself and maybe try a different way in.
You know that's fair. Doing a good walkthrough, you can find some really good things out there, brother.
Yeah, I think so. Wanted to go into the party, but a little bit big for it, unfortunately. With all the people in there, it's just so crowded. Guess that's maybe why Rugeman himself isn't showing up to it. Kinda weird, though.
I mean, given
Oh.
the people at the party don't seem to be well liked by Rugeman, I think we're I'll leave it there.
Okay. Well, if you guys do make it to the party, you should look for the curator. I know she was asking about you guys.
Okay.
That's good to know, I suppose. Who is this curator?
And what does she cure?
AIDS, I suppose.
Great. Fuck. Jesus.
You say
Holy.
AIDS?
AIDS. AIDS. Yeah,
With
like
a
the
T.
cure. With a T.
Oh.
A-T.
Okay. I thought you said AIDS, and that's just like, what?
So did I at first,
No.
and that's why I was like, fucking, did he just say that? And then it dawned on me that
No,
that's
it's
not
my
what you said.
microphone being goober. I apologize.
That's okay.
Well, she probably cure AIDS. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's an art thing.
That would make sense. They would take out the letter F from art and make it 8.
Oh. Oh, that is weird.
I don't pretend to understand it. I'm too much of a mountain man. But it's good to see you, brother. Just be careful out there.
You know, I will. Hoping before too long. I guess it's gonna be the long way, but I'm hoping I can get back to my old home, the Everblaze.
Oh, the Everblaze? What's that?
Oh, it's one of the havens out there. It's not really well liked by a lot of people because they find it kind of scary, but I mean, it's always on fire there, but you know, the trees and stuff there, they're used to it, so that the fire really gives them life.
Well, that sounds cool.
It's got a big old volcano taking up most of it. It's a nice place for us Grawnies.
You know, that's fair. I can't wait to find it and check it out, brother.
Yeah, you guys should definitely visit it.
Yeah.
Yeah, once we get past Old Regiment here, sure.
Is this guy one of the smithing brothers?
He is the smith.
Are our services available?
Yeah, his services are available. It is. I've posted it before. He doesn't have anything new at this moment. He will later, but he doesn't right now. If you scroll up just a little bit in Discoveries, Big Grunny Blacksmith.
Yeah.
And right now, he can change the damage type of your weapon. He can make a martial weapon usable for characters without the ability to use martial weapons. He can make your weapon target magic defense instead of defense. He can make it deal 5 extra damage to a chosen species, or he can add 1 to the accuracy check. For armor and shields, he can again make them become usable for somebody who doesn't have the ability to use martial stuff. He can make an armor or shield have an immunity to 1 status effect, and he can make an armor or shield grant resistance to 1 damage type. Most of the stuff can only be applied once to a weapon. The status effect one can actually be applied twice.
And you can only do this to martial stuff?
No, he can do this to any weapon.
I mean, for the armor stuff.
Oh, he can do anything to armor. I just put in there you can spend 100 obols if you're looking at a martial armor. If you spend 100 obols, he can make that martial armor. It becomes usable for somebody without the ability to use martial armor.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah. It grants you to be able to use martial armor, but like specific to that specific martial armor.
Yes, I'm looking at stuff here. Status.
How many opals do I have? Not enough. It says each can be applied only once. Could I put all 3 on one thing?
Yep.
I don't need the one for the armor. If I spent
Yep, you can
2,000,
apply each one individually. It's just like you couldn't apply like the weapon deals 5 extra damage to a chosen species. Like you can't take that twice, or you can't like infinitely take the +1 to the accuracy check, for example.
I'm gonna spend
Okay.
500 and put immunity to what is it? Shaken? Shaken? Is that what I want?
That
Yeah.
would be the willpower lowering one.
Yeah, that's one. That's the one I want to my robes.
Okay. Your robes now grant you immunity to shaken.
And I can take off my warm gloves and put on a different accessory.
There you go.
Because I really didn't want my willpower to ever be lowered.
Yeah. Good call. Anybody else want to use these services?
Poison.
What are Rugement's elements?
What's that?
Water. Oh, avatar elements. Water, earth, fire, and air.
It's almost like the 4 courtyards are themed after it. Yeah, Rugeman uses those elements and then poison, as you saw from his profile as well.
Okay.
What do I have for paint? 2 of those.
Actually, don't think Rugeman has the ability to do physical damage. He does not.
He doesn't have a standard bite attack?
Oh, his bite is his poison attack.
I guess.
Yeah, as you guys know from the profile, Rugeman does not inflict physical damage from any of his heads.
No, that's fair.
I'm going to smith an immunity to poison. The status.
Yeah, the status. Okay. Applying that to your armor or shield?
Armor.
Okay. I'm going to write that into your armor.
Yep. And then...
And again, as it's noted, like, this stuff does not ever change the resale value of your
Of our armor.
equipment.
Yeah.
Yep. I think that would just be long-term too much to keep track of, so I'm just like, it doesn't change it. If you want to think about if you're going to use any of the services, but we want to continue on, that's also totally fine, and you just want to apply it later, that's also fine too.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if TT and Gray were thinking of using anything.
I was contemplating it, but
I'm also going to add a resistance to ice.
Okay. Nice.
I'm gonna use another 500 and put poisoned for an immunity because
Okay.
that just seems like a good idea.
Poison
Especially
is a
You know what?
nasty stuff.
I agree with that. I'm gonna do that. That status condition sucks.
Yeah.
That was a very good idea.
Um, you know what? I'm going to spend my last 1,000 nobles here,
Okay.
and do the armor shield grants immunity to one status effect can be applied twice.
Yep.
I have not done that for my armor,
Okay.
and I think I'm going to apply. Here, let me double check something real quick. Immune to those two already, so I think we are going to do dazed and weak.
Okay. I thank you all for giving me the opportunity to practice my trade. I feel like I'm getting more skilled already.
Well, with the way things
You're
are
go-
going, we're probably gonna need some of this stuff.
Oh yes, I really wish you all the best of luck if you're really gonna fight him.
Sorry, I just put a big bite of chocolate in my mouth.
We'll do just fine, brother. Don't worry. We're gonna punk him like we punked him in the farm town by utter humiliation and social pariahhood.
That is kind of how I expect this is gonna end up.
That was really funny.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't work, a really big stick. He pulls out a staff.
Okay, I have to go get Nora. She doesn't feel well, so I'm gonna go get her early. It shouldn't take me
Okay.
that long, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
Just drag me along wherever you're going.
Okay. Are we gonna continue on to the fire area?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Let's do a full circle.
Yeah. So the fire courtyard. This one is more intense than the ones you've gone so far, as it's a pit of lava. There are the charred remains of some trees, and you kind of have to just kind of carefully step across some rocks. But you find Elbow here. Oh, well, great to see you guys.
Good to see you
Good to see
too.
you too.
We are
Man,
seeing
Benjamin's
you.
inviting everyone to his shindig.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was in the tower itself for the party, but you know, there's a lot going on and everything, and you know, people were just like asking me so many questions, of course, and stuff. So I just needed some time to myself, you know. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Yeah,
what
I
sure.
get that.
Totally believe
I
you.
get that, man.
Sounds like 100% true. I
This
have
place is
no
get
pretty
that,
reason
dude.
to
intense.
doubt
I gotta
you.
tell you, though, isn't it?
Was that?
I'm
Oh, this place is pretty intense. That Rujaman fella really does scream power.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
I'm surprised he doesn't want to have a palace in the sky.
Huh, that'd be kind of hard to do, wouldn't it? But it'd be super cool. Oh man. Hey, have you guys run into those like Scrut guys out in the wilderness?
Oh, we've met some scruts, all right.
I can't get a good read on them. They're so weird. But I have noticed a couple consistent things about them.
Oh,
Yeah. So I've noticed all of them. It doesn't matter what they look like. It's not. They're gonna resist light and dark.
hmm,
But it also doesn't matter what they look like. But they're always vulnerable to poison.
interesting.
Yeah.
good to know.
Yeah, I wish I could tell you guys more about them, but they're just too weird. Can't get a read on them. But, my services are available for all the other usual stuff. Actually, you guys should especially be careful about these swordsmen that are under Rujuman's employ.
Swordsman?
Yeah. There's a couple over the gate, but otherwise these guys, they stick to the shadows. I've heard the other kind of minions around here, they kind of murmur about being watched and stuff. Pretty sure it's these guys that do it. They're called the Robed Swords. Apparently, they're actually a swords fighting faction. They kind of were under control. They pledged allegiance to Abolus back in the day when that was a whole thing. And they kind of continued it even after it fell. I guess this place was like a prison or something for a little bit, and when Rujaman took it over, he kind of released some of the prisoners, then they became his minions, and these guys are the worst of the bunch, so watch out for them.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you for letting us
Hit,
know.
hit the Garrow.
It is.
Can we... Do you have any files on them that we could purchase?
What we thinking price-wise?
Mm.
How much
I'll
is your
start
life
you at-
worth?
I'll start you at... Wait, what?
I just feel like you might be in
400?
danger in a little bit.
Oh, 400 obols?
Yeah, alright, I can pay that.
All right. This is how you do business. It's all you could want to know about the robed swords. Yeah,
Good
be
to
careful
know.
around those guys. Hopefully you won't. Hopefully you just won't attract their attention and don't have to deal with them. But be careful if you do.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah. If
That's
there's
one
nothing
less
else I can-
potential surprise for us.
Yeah.
Yes. It is very appreciated, friend.
Yeah. If you guys do make it into that tower and everything, there's like a lady in a dress that's been asking about you guys. You should find her. Blue dress.
Ah, yes, she cures the eights.
Oh, interesting. That's quite a line of business.
I don't know what an 8 is, but we will find out.
Me either.
But anywho, you be careful out here. This lava's very hot.
Yeah, I definitely will. You guys too.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Insert video game sounds for jumping characters.
Right. Gonna continue on to the wind area.
Sure.
All
Hey,
right.
didn't we punk that guy?
Yeah, the wind area. So, the other, I mean, two of them. One of them was water. One of them was lava. There is just like a chasm in this courtyard. There are a couple like pillars of earth rising, but like you can't see the bottom of this chasm. Extra strangely, there are clouds here, and the bridges go to the clouds and somehow rest on the clouds. I don't know, maybe the clouds are hiding other pillars of rock, and that's what's really happening. Hard to say. But yes, also in this wind area, you see your old enemy from Juicy Falls, the one behind the mean stock, Fautanta.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we punked that guy.
Huh? Who's that over there?
Hey, bud.
Oh, it's you guys. Oh, that's great. That's great. I was looking for you guys.
You were?
How you doing, man?
Yeah. Oh man, do I have to update you guys? Oh, well, like how last time we fought and you guys, like, you knocked me off the beanstalk?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Things got a little
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, so, as I was falling and everything, I was like, man, if I got beaten by just a couple of nobodies like them, I don't stand a chance of making it to the heart of the bewilderness. So, I guess I realized that my dreams of conquest weren't gonna come true.
Okay. Well, good
Yeah.
that
Well,
you realized that, bud.
Oh,
you
what
know,
I
go on.
instead what I realized is that, what? I have all these beans. Maybe I could sell them.
That's a good idea, man.
Yeah. And actually, I was also hoping for another thing with you guys, because you guys helped me realize I was how stupid I was being, really. Didn't stand a chance of accomplishing what I wanted to. Well, I have something for you guys, these special beans. Unfortunately, I don't really have any more than to give each of you one of them, but I thought they might be handy for you. So he hands each of you guys a hearty magic bean. The hearty magic bean will permanently increase your max HP by 10.
Hell yeah,
How
gimme,
much does
gimme,
it sell
gimme.
for?
What's that?
How much does it sell for?
It does not have a resale value because I didn't give it one. You'd have to negotiate with somebody. I'm just going to add that 10 HP to Scotha's sheet.
I'll just take the 10 HP.
Yeah. Hope you guys like it.
That's a
Hey,
fantastic
yeah.
thing. Thank you, bud.
Got other stuff if you're interested, but up to you, really. Some other people were kind of interested earlier. I'd like to be in that party place too, but I'm a little big to get in there. So, Altanta also has 4 different types of bean for sale. As their names kind of imply, basically they increase your die size for a scene if you use them. So that's single-use items.
Ooh, nice. You know, bud, you're being pretty hard on yourself.
You've
I
really
don't think
been
you
a
were.
trouble.
I don't think you were really stupid or weak. I think maybe it's just the dream you were pursuing wasn't a good dream for you.
Huh. No.
Maybe you've got a real talent for this. Maybe this is a dream you should be pursuing. To get better at making beans for people.
Yeah. It is a good idea.
Because you got a talent for this. That should be pursued.
You're right. Huh. No. I wonder if I could cross-pollinate some of these beans. That'd
Who
be
knows?
good.
You could make some really interesting combinations.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep working on it.
Well, good luck to you, man.
Yes. Oh, I'm really glad I ran into you guys again.
I'm glad we ran into you
Yeah.
too.
Always a pleasure.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do outside?
How
you think
deep
if-
is this void?
Deep enough that you really can't see.
So it has a basement, but it's apparently very far down.
I will admit I didn't really think about that when I was designing the dungeon, but yes.
So
I
maybe
think
my
we
initial
should listen
idea
to the
was wrong.
wise words of Bamaru and not jump over the edge of the cloud.
Yeah.
I would sink like a rock.
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty far down there. I flew to the
Echo,
bottom. It's
echo.
like maybe like 200 feet or something.
Oh yeah, that would splat most people.
Apparently, like, Rujaman used his powers to, like, shape all these areas. Blew the whole earth out over here.
Huh.
Or maybe he just found Hollow Earth.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe so. Well, I think we've seen everything, but we should wait till Bamaru's perfectly good to go
Yeah.
before we go inside. You know they're gonna want to play a prank on people. Oh, but I have a funny idea we could do in the meantime.
Oh.
What, you want to play a prank on one of these dudes guarding the door?
Perhaps.
Okay, let's. I'm gonna go to. It's probably not gonna work, but it would be really funny. And Ice is gonna come over to this purple guy. It's like, "Hi, hello. Um, I have a question."
Yeah?
He's gonna point to the door. Is this a trap? Rujaman said you had to tell me if this was a trap.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, it's a party.
But is it a trap?
A trap for what?
All the people at the party.
No?
Rujaman said you had to tell me if it was a trap. Otherwise, he was gonna be very mad.
I reworked these last couple months to build this tower. I would know if it was a trap. There's no traps in the tower.
No traps in the tower.
Congrats, man, you passed the first test. Here's the second test. One of us only tells truths, the other only tells lies. How do you get through the doors?
Wait a minute. I think in most renditions, like, we're supposed to be the ones
No,
like
no, no,
that.
no, no. One of us only tells truths, and one of us only tells lies. How do you get through the doors?
By entering them?
That sounds like what the one who would only tell lies would say. What do you think, Nice?
I think we should. I think we should ask them more questions because Rujaman said we should ask them more questions.
And I think we shouldn't.
Wait. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Can't you guys just go into the party?
Well, Rujaman said to test you because we had to make sure there weren't any traps.
Oh, that guy's a
Yes,
jerk.
we can just go into the party.
Yeah, you know, like, I was, like, in rehab here for, like, you know, kind of stealing and stuff, and I was literally about to get out before Rujaman took it over. And then I get, like, roped into having to serve him and build this tower for him, and, oh, I was gonna get out, man. I was gonna get out.
Is that the yellow guy or the purple guy saying that?
That's the purple guy.
Nice is gonna reach into his pouch, pull the last 50 obols he has, put them in his hand, and go, "You know, you always can just leave.
Yeah.
Nothing's keeping you here. Rujaman's distracted. This is like the best time if you want to get out."
Huh. He's kind of got a point. Yeah, he kind of does. Yeah, we're going for it. Bye.
Wow, okay, that worked.
The Tragonis run away.
Insert Scooby-Doo sound effect.
Yeah. Just to fill you up, Scatha, the most significant thing you missed, Faltanta has renounced his evil ways and has become a bean seller. Besides a general set of some magic beans he sold, he gave everybody a hearty magic bean, which permanently increases your max HP by 10. I already applied it to your profile.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Wow.
Turns out beating up people can be good sometimes.
We ready to enter the tower?
Yeah. Retroactively, I'm going to buy one of the willful beans.
Okay.
Because that seems like a good thing to have for a boss fight that's coming up to make my willpower a 12.
Alright, we're gonna move the party ribbon inside.
Oh yes, be careful for this curator who cures eights. They are looking for us.
Alright.
I don't think that's what that means.
But yeah, the yellow, so the floors go bottom floors yellow, then blue, then green, and then red at the top. There's a lot of NPCs here. I definitely want to get you guys to the dungeon and hopefully finish this session. So I'm just gonna say, like, they don't have anything like particularly interesting to say. Maybe comments about like the art. So you enter this first area. You can definitely see like this is themed after. You can tell by the yellow painting and the rocks. Over here, this is themed after the Earth Head, the Yellow Head. The painting over here, it looks like he dipped it into gold dust and called that good. There's like no style, practically nothing of merit to this. And this is just a pile of rocks where he topped one of them with gold dust.
What the hell?
Well, this art is maybe in the laziest sense. You can tell the people around you, they are people that come from Cola Springs.
Bamaro's gonna come up, stand beside this lady, and go, "This is pretty bad, hey."
Yeah, this is like... I mean, I heard Rujaman was claiming to be an artist, but like, really? Really?
Maybe it's supposed to be a piece about the commentary of wealth?
From the richest guy here?
I guess, yeah.
Or it's more of a comment about his ego, I suppose, thinking, oh, hey, I have all this veritable wealth, I dipped this in gold. It's okay at best. It's bad at worst.
Also, the cola guys were the ones that were going to slip us the alcohol, right?
Yep. Yeah, that you do have. Retroactively, I am saying what they gave you were these powdery stuff that's called alcohol.
Alcohol. Okay.
It is a dissolvable pill or something like that. When you put it into a liquid, it turns it into alcoholic version of itself.
Okay.
Yep.
I suppose that's better than trying to hide an alcohol taste in milk.
Yep. But the effects do not last for very long as well, which is why you kind of have to do it pretty close to fighting Rujaman. Yeah, you can take this staircase up to the next level.
I'm gonna take a piece of that pizza.
Yes, there is pizza, is what they're serving.
Give me a pizza dat.
It has no mechanical effect, but it tastes decently enough.
On
Not
to
even
the
good?
second floor.
Cheapskate.
Alright. Second floor. Second floor, my little drawing of this is not really meant to do it justice, but this is actually a mosaic put together of seashells that, obviously, again, I had to very much simplify it because it's just a map, but it is like Rujaman's self, but made out of blue seashells. It is actually surprisingly, like, looks pretty good. There's, like, seashells of one color to separate the background, blue seashells to represent himself. Like, it actually is like, oh.
He found his medium.
This is the blue guy, right?
Yep.
I guess he's the artiste.
Yeah. The painting is a painting of, like, an ocean scene with waves and everything. Again, it's like, it actually doesn't look that bad.
Huh.
I gotta give him a little bit of credit. The blue one's got a little more sense of taste.
That is
think
tends to be. That is what I have noticed as well. Although, Probably best not to speak that too much aloud when you're around him. Uh,
Oh, I'm gonna say a lot of things around him.
Blue, I mean, admittedly, while the floor is not the bottom floor dedicated to him, from what I've noticed, the blue head seems to be the bottom of the totem pole in terms of their relationships with each other. Yeah, but pleasure to meet you all. I'm the curator of all this.
Oh,
You're the one who cures the AIDS.
Yeah, wait, what do you think a curator does?
It's a really good question.
I don't think he
cure
knows.
things.
Lady, look at us. Do we look like we've ever been to a gala before?
Yeah, fair. Yes. Well, it's my job to put together art exhibits and such. Truth be told, once Rugerman took over, I kind of became forced into all of this on threat of my family's life. But you know,
That's rough.
yeah, I'm making
Don't
do with what I
worry.
can. Have you, I should ask, have you had a chance to mingle? Have you countered the people who've apparently were responsible in making sure that we got the liquids here? I was hoping to meet them.
Like in general, or for a certain place?
Well, you know, there were things going on in most of the havens that Rugerman controlled, and for whatever reason, Rugerman wasn't willing to just solve those issues himself. And then these 4 explorers, I guess, took care of the issues and made sure that we had the liquids here. Have you met them? You know where I can find them?
Yeah, right here. And he's gonna raise his hand.
Excellent! Oh, I've been hoping I'd run into all of you.
So what's up?
I've heard whispers. I'm gonna have these people move. I've heard whispers you 4 are seriously aiming to take Rugerman down.
Oh yeah.
That is correct? Okay. Oh my. Well, and I want to help you. I don't know if it's possible, but if anybody can take him down, after hearing what you've all been doing, I believe you're the ones capable of it.
Well, we're gonna give it our best shot, and we've got, you know, he's gonna do finger
Admittedly-
quotes.
It's admittedly a lot of pressure, but we're going to try our best.
Yeah, we've got a secret weapon.
Oh. Okay. Well, so I assume you have to, like, confront Rugerman correctly?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay,
Do you know
well,
where he's
got a
hanging out?
plan.
yes, I can lead you there when you're ready. This place used to be a prison, so there's a dungeon underneath it all. He's down there, and most of his minions are too.
Of course, he's brooding in the dungeon. Basement dwelling loser.
Yeah, I know, it's a little strange. He had this party, and then he was just like, he's not gonna even show up for it. I don't get it. Told me I would just have to keep things going and keep the party going. I don't know. You know, he's awful.
Yeah, he's weird.
Whenever you're all ready, I can take you down there.
Well, I have 2 more floors of art to shit on. So, we'll be back.
All right. The third floor.
Honestly, I'm just going to eat food.
The third floor is, you can tell that this is people from Milky Acres here. The art. It is some strange sculpture. It looks like a bunch of metal that's been smacked onto each other and is standing up. As the curator explains, apparently Rugerman created this through his wind powers, smacking the metal in together so hard that they stuck together. Guess that's art, she says.
It's a little avant-garde, but I could rock with it, I suppose.
He put more
I'm on guard too.
he put more effort into it than the first floor guy.
The green painting is it's like a sky scenery, but for some reason he decided to make the sky green because I guess it's the green head. He likes green. It looks okay. It's definitely not as good as the blue art. It's more effort for sure than the yellow. It looks rushed.
I think there are tornadoes coming.
Like he forgot he had to
Yeah.
get it done before he had to get it done.
Yeah. Let's see the red floor.
Just as a
Yep.
note, I know it doesn't do anything mechanically, but he is taking some food from every table.
The top floor. The curator only gives a very brief comment about what this exhibit is. She says Rugerman calls it the Monument to Fools, and she will not elaborate beyond that. It is a pile of ashes. The red painting looks like a Jason Pollock painting, I guess, but it's just like red. The red, and maybe even if you get a little close to smell it, you're not 100% confident that that is even paint on it.
Jackson Pollock.
Yeah, Jackson Pollock, whatever. It's like splotches of red all over the place on the painting.
Is that blood?
Probably.
Curator does not want to elaborate.
Can I put a finger on it and lick it?
Don't do that.
You shouldn't touch art, even art like this.
Especially art like this.
You might catch something.
Yep, that's blood, alright.
Oh, jeez.
How fresh is it? Why is it still red?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's our
Yeah.
Grim friend. Hello, Grim friend.
Crikey, how nice to see y'all. Y'all made it here.
Yeah. We're gonna go punk Rugerman now.
Well, best of luck with all that.
That's fair. Be safe, friend.
All right, you guys ready to head into the dungeon?
I'm ready
Yep.
as I'm gonna get.
Okay.
Decisions were made.
Right. Okay. Well, here we are. So straight ahead of us is Rugerman's chamber. In the center up here. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and confront him. That's where he is.
Nope, going this
To
way.
the left, that's most of his minions. I guess Rugerman told them to have a party down here, so they're up over there. Some of the old cells are to the right. Be careful as you're exploring, though. If you're around here too long, you might attract suspicion. I wouldn't want you to get hassled by those robed swords. Is there anything else you might be looking for down here?
Well, is there anything down here
Bathroom.
that? Go
So,
ahead.
last session, you might recall one of the brewers told you that they got to deliver the
Oh.
cola one time, and they brought it to a room kind of in the back of the dungeon.
Is there a way to get around to the back where they make deliveries?
Oh, I'm not really permitted to go too far, but I believe it is somewhere back here. I don't believe you have to go through Rugerman's area to get there, though.
Find a way around.
Yeah. I mean,
So
his
are they
minions
just-
are...
Oh, go ahead.
These are stairs.
Yeah, are they going down or is this where we came down?
That's where
Yeah,
I
that's
came
where you
down.
came down.
And you said these are empty
Yeah,
cells over here?
Yeah, that's what she said.
If we go over here, we might run into partiers.
Hmm.
Want to try that way first?
Right. Just be careful. So I'm gonna let you guys know there's an 8-section suspicion clock on right now. Just because that's here does not mean everything you do is gonna fill a section of that clock. There are certain areas that you go to that will raise suspicion. Certain interactions could raise suspicion. I will let you know if you're doing something that could possibly raise suspicion. When the clock is full, I will let you guys know that will trigger an encounter with some of Rujaman's minions, which could potentially then, from there, spiral into possibly making the plot that you guys have more difficult.
Okay.
Okay, you guys are going this way?
Yep.
That's the way it should be, mostly empty.
Alright, it's kind of got a dungeon staircase. Alright, as you enter here... Alright. Some of Trigoni's and Devric's are hanging around.
What's this over here?
Oh. Oh. Hey there.
Hey!
How's it going?
Not too bad. How's it going down here?
Oh, wishing we could be over there partying with everybody else, but, we're on cleanup duty.
The good news is break time for your
Oh, really?
Yeah, go on ahead.
for here to take over.
Oh, you mean you guys are gonna clean? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All for
You
it.
got an hour until your breaks up.
Right.
Rujaman's being kind of uncannily generous tonight. He must be in a good mood.
Wait, you said you guys are our replacements? Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, go enjoy the
Party
party.
with everybody else. Bye. All right. The cells are empty. Most of them are locked. This one, for whatever reason, is not locked. For whatever reason.
Good job,
Is
girl.
this? Is this? Actually, I don't know what this is. Just gonna step around that.
It is like, it's like a bedding. But it's like in
Just
very
gonna
poor
step
shape.
around that.
There is a poster on the wall.
I'm gonna touch it.
Like, how do you touch it? Describe that more to me.
Kind of push on a little bit.
There's definitely nothing. Like you can feel that there's nothing behind that poster. It
Hollow.
opens up. Are you gonna push through?
Jump through it.
All right. So I'll let you know if you're gonna explore this area. This is gonna fill one section of the suspicion clock. You okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. In here, there's some boxes, a letter,
A clue.
a treasure chest.
What's in the letter?
What you gonna do first?
Inspect the letter.
All right. The letter. I get that. That is not where I thought it would be. Okay. You read the letter, and it appears to be written by the person that you found that first letter. That kind of clued you into the alcohol weakness. Not that you guys would know it, but in our villain scene last session, this was the guy
Yep.
who was unfortunately slain by Rujaman.
Loaded.
Yep. So again, most of it is unfortunately illegible. But you see reference to something called the Fellstar technique. And I'm going to have all of you can make a double insight check on that.
Double insight? Okay.
Yep.
Fellstar, Golden Win.
I don't know what Golden Wind comes from.
Oh no, what's his name called? Byleth the Fellstar, not Claude.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yep.
Interesting. Didn't know that.
It's never
Forgot about
explained.
that.
It's literally never explained. He just says it once, and it's never explained.
You want to roll 2, Nero?
Well, it is kind of explained, though. Sorry, no, nope, I'm not getting into Fire Emblem lore. Nope.
I can't remember. In a while.
Well, I mean, the dragons
Oh,
refer
it's
to as like
Fellstar
stars or
because
something.
those who slither in the dark call
Because
him.
the dragons, the Nabateans, came from outer
Yeah.
space.
Yeah,
or
it's-
came from the stars, which is a better way to put it, because they're not really space aliens, they're dragons from the
Yeah.
heavens. And
Okay, I do remember
he
that.
calls Byleth Fellstar when Byleth ascends and fully embodies the draconic soul that's been placed in his heart. That's you can kind of, once you know the context of the Nabateans and the Agarthans, you can kind of infer that Fellstar is essentially sort of a slur for the Nabateans by the
Yeah.
like I got that
Agarthans.
part. I didn't understand how they got to Fellstar calling, though.
Okay. That's ringing a bell. Okay. Now in this world, so Nero and Nice Fellstar doesn't ring a bell. Omaru and Edwin, both to the same extent, seeing the words Fellstar, that raises some red flags. Fellstar, I mean, it makes sense. Both of you are magically inclined. Both of you would probably be interested. Fellstar is a magical or a special technique that some people have pursued. It's about the absolute worst thing that anybody could consider pursuing. Anybody who is pursuing this or capable of using this in the pursuit of their power is probably a pretty wretched person. It is a technique that gathers basically all of your darkest wishes to create an energy attack that just destroys whatever is in front of you. In Dragon Ball terms, I would say it's basically the revenge death ball.
Ooh.
I don't,
Okay, that's not good.
Yeah. So
Evil
and I will
Spirit Bomb.
say you guys rolled high enough that you know a little bit when somebody is going to use. So I'll translate this mechanically because I think you guys rolled high enough to know this.
Mhm.
The Fellstar, when it is used, it is not a traditional spell or attack. When it is used, it creates a clock, and the clock, Rujaman will work to fill during the round. And depending how much Rujaman has filled it is going to impact how much damage it does.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
It's a
closer
little
to like
terrifying.
it's closer to like Ultra Magic and Comet, I will say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I knew he was nasty, but I didn't know he was that nasty.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then we got a treasure chest. You can open that.
Yep.
All right. Where did I put was in this?
For the record, Claude's special art or weapon art for Failnaught is called Fallen Star. That's why I thought it was Claude.
Oh, okay. I mean, I was originally just calling it Death Ball, and then I was just like, and then I came up with the idea of like, I should actually make this a mechanical thing since it's got like big mechanical Fabula Ultima element to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then Doomstar was taken, so I went with Fellstar. So inside is the Crowd Clearer. It's a flail weapon. And when you succeed on opposed checks during an enemy's turn, you may have that enemy lose 10 HP.
Jeez.
I'm gonna take a moment really quick just to go to the bathroom.
Okay. You think we're ready for this boss fight, guys?
As we'll ever be.
I mean, I got minor spoilers about it, so.
Brother privilege. 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 Jesus. My mouth could
I only
work.
got told that he thinks we won't have that much trouble. I didn't get any mechanic spoilers.
I'm back. What's that?
Nothing.
Okay. All right. So there is some passage back here
Continue
if you
going
want to go
forward.
that way.
Yep.
I will say going this way is again entering this room is going to raise the suspicion clock. You okay with that?
That's 2.
Yep. Out of 8.
Well, we need to eventually get behind this, so this way, shortest
Alright.
path.
Inside
Uh-oh, dead
appears
end.
to be a treasure chamber. And one very bored-looking Tragoni. It's a storage room, I guess. It's got like spare statues of Rujaman that apparently he hasn't found a place for yet. Some boxes, 2 treasure chests. And again, just a very bored Tragoni. Oh, hey there. What's up?
Oh, dirty is the storage room.
I mean, it's a dark, dusty dungeon, so it's not like the cleanest.
We're told to relieve the cleaning guys of the dungeon, so this is the dungeon, so I guess you're relieved too. We'll keep cleaning.
That sounds a bit off. I'm supposed to just... I mean, who's ever in charge of the storage room has to listen directly to Rujaman for that sort of stuff. Are you sure? Are we doing something different because of today?
Yeah, he's being real
told-
nice today.
For the party.
I'm not so
'Cause of his
sure
party.
about that. Let's roll opposed checks. You guys tell me what you want to roll to lie to this guy.
But why am I leading this?
I will say at risk of this, though, if he succeeds, it will fill one section of the suspicion clock.
Yeah, persuade is insight willpower. Do you want me to lead?
Sure.
Because I have pretty good of both of those.
Alright, go ahead.
Everybody
Actually,
rolls
maybe I
first, right? And then I roll.
Yes. So Edwin's gonna boost ya. Did you roll, Nero?
Oh,
So Edwin and Ghost and Nero are gonna boost ya for this.
And because of one of my class features, I get a +3 to this. Because it's an open check. 3.
Almost certainly are going to succeed here. Oh yeah, I mean this guy. It's 2 d6s for this roll. Eons. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I was thinking of selling his stuff anyway, but I didn't. But who was going to come down here to buy stuff from him anyway? I'm out of here.
Enjoy the party. Or a nap if you want.
All right, you definitely succeeded on that. That would be like with their boost and stuff. That was like a 20. All right, there are 2 treasure chests then.
are these boxes
And
empty?
also, what's that?
Are these boxes empty?
There's enough if you root around in the storage. I will say that there's enough to be 2,000 obols.
I mean, he's not going to be using it pretty soon, so... What's he going to do? Pay his minions?
Want to look in these chests?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me find where I put what these are. All right, inside is the Staff of Overwhelming Brilliance and the Persecutor's Digest.
Ooh. Damn.
May or may not be some clues there on who they probably were made for.
Yeah, I think I'm looking at the Persecutor's Digest here.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna take that.
All right. And there's also the Staff of Overwhelming Brilliance. And that's what's in this room.
Oh, I was muted. I wonder who that's for.
Otherwise, this is a dead end, unfortunately.
So is that supposed to be Rugerman's symbol on the rug?
Yeah, basically, again, yeah, just kind of theming around him. Yep. It's just like his courtyard, kind of in what's angled. Guys gonna head left.
Yeah.
When we walk back, she's still there. She's like, "What happened?"
Found some stuff. Nothing really interesting.
Told a bunch of people go to the party, so now we're going to the party.
Yep, that's exactly where we're going.
The party is true. As you see, a bunch of Tragoni and Devrix, they are partying it up. There's several tables set up, and they are playing some strange game where they throw balls into cups against each other and hoot and holler and have to take a drink whenever the ball falls into a cup. Some
Like
of them
beer
are
pong.
roasting some meat over here.
Mm-hmm.
They're clearly
Oh,
having a
that's
good
what
time.
those are.
What's that?
I said, "Oh, that's what that is."
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we recognize any of them as the ones we relieved from guard duty, cleaning duty? Hard to tell.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. This guy kind of sees you guys. Hey, you joining the party?
Wouldn't miss it.
Yeah.
Fucking love the party, dude.
So great, Rugeman's finally giving us some time off. We spent months on that darn tower.
Yeah, I can't believe he was working so hard.
Yeah. Wait. Hey. No, you guys are the ones that gone and helped Rugeman make sure he got all his stuff for the party, right? You're the ones that
Yep, we
took
got
care
all
of
the
all the stuff.
all the drinks you're drinking.
Ah, hey, you guys are like you guys are the best.
Caterers.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, I still got to take a drink out of that, bub. Oh yeah, okay. Ugh, this would be way better with alcohol. You know, Rugeman doesn't let us have any of that stuff. Yeah, I know. Hey, has anyone seen Red? No, you know, I really haven't seen Red since Rugeman got rid of that prisoner we had. I guess, I don't know, maybe Red's a little shaken up about that. He did talk to that prisoner sometimes. Yeah, maybe that's it.
Mind if I take a
Good to
toss?
know.
Go ahead if you want to.
Mm. Say Dex plus Might.
Oh yeah, you get that in quite nicely. All right, bottoms up. He takes a drink. As you're close enough to the table, you see that what they're playing beer pong with is just water.
You didn't even have any like super spicy things to chug.
Come on, everybody knows Rujaman takes all the stuff here. Yeah, I mean, that stuff's all in the back. Over that way.
No, like charred meat.
The meat's over there.
No, like the
They're still
burnt
working
pieces
on
that
it,
no
I
one wanted
think.
to eat. You'd put those in there instead and have to eat those.
That's not how the game works. The ball would just bounce right out.
You don't have to put the meat directly in each cup.
That's strange. Yeah, that is a strange way to play.
It's regional.
I played with a bunch of drunk mercenaries. Not every cup had alcohol in it, but you wanted the ones with alcohol in them.
They do tell you that this way is to Rujaman.
Sideway into him. Yeah. Let's go
Yep.
to the back.
Well, we're just gonna make sure all the drinks we gave him are fresh.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't go through all that work and have him get subpar stuff.
Yep, make sure
Yeah,
the
you know
cola's not flat.
He worked hard
Yeah.
for these Milkies, damn it.
I was waiting. I've been waiting this whole time.
All right, that raises the suspicion clock to 3 filled. As you guys enter this, it's just kind of a back chamber. Nothing here at the moment. But, you know, easy to pass through. But going to this next area, you're going to go in.
Yep.
That fills another section, so we got 4 sections filled. And here it is. You can tell there's a variety of barrels with liquid stored in them, and there are 4 troughs of cola, coffee, milk, and juice.
All right, how long did they say that this stuff worked?
It should instantly take effect, and it will last for about an hour.
Okay, so if we do it now and then go confront him almost directly, it should still be good.
I mean, that's the plan, right?
I think so.
Guys gonna put the alcohol pills in it.
Yeah,
Yep.
but Maro's gonna stand here and watch just to make sure that nobody's coming while they're doing that.
Okay. I will say it does raise a suspicion clock, but that's only 5. Yes, you go ahead. They fizzle as they start to turn the drinks into alcohol.
Are we supposed to mix this or just hope for the best?
We're just hoping for the best, bud.
It's somewhat magical. It'll be fine.
I do have a spear I can swirl it with. Isn't it? A peppy pike.
Should we take a barrel back for the guys down there having the party, or do you think that would raise the suspicion too much? It might lower the suspicion if we go, hey, we're sneaking this out of the boss's chamber for you guys. It also could alarm them. It's a 50-50. I could leave the barrels alone.
I'm just thinking, what would be the best move there?
Could we also get them drunk? Do we have any
Yeah.
more alcohol pills? Because they said they wanted some. So we could give them juice, a punch bowl that's spiked. Because remember, Judgment could always call for backup too.
Yeah, that would probably help. I'm sure they gave us enough packets to just spike everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright, so you guys are gonna go try to spike their stuff?
We're gonna grab a barrel and give it to them and spike it.
Okay. So, I am gonna warn you, coming into that room with a barrel is gonna fill one section of the suspicion clock. We also have 2 sections unfilled.
Is there
You're
a way
getting
that
a lot
I
of
can?
suspicion, gang.
Is there a way that I can unfill one of those by using a persuasion roll to say, "Hey, look what we brought for you guys, just for you." Rugiman doesn't have to know.
Yes, I will say yes, but going in there, it will still presenting in the room with the barrel is still going to raise suspicion, but your check, if it's to then lower suspicion, yes, we can do that.
Everybody want to do that? Help me with that.
Sure.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right.
That's basically what he's gonna do. He's gonna come in with a barrel and go, "Hey, look what we brought for you guys."
All right. You definitely catch everybody's attention.
Something special just for you.
What are you doing with the boss's stuff? Yeah, if he hears and knows, he's going to be pretty mad.
Oh no no
I've seen
no!
him eat a guy
We brought
once.
this. We brought this just for you. It's not. Didn't take anything from the boss.
Really?
Really? Remember, we were the caterers. We brought all this stuff. We wanted to make sure that the rest of you had some stuff.
They scratch their heads. You guys should start rolling.
Come on,
We're
don't look a
helping.
gift barrel in the mouth.
Use the Devrix this time for it. Okay, so Nero is boosting ya.
And 3.
Oh, okay. Yep. Mario, you definitely. Unless they get a critical success. Oh, yeah.
No.
Everybody takes a moment, and then everybody cheers. All right. Yeah!
We couldn't
They,
forget
like,
you.
The water that's in their drinks, like, they just throw it aside and they're like, let's fill it up!
Yeah, and if we can, I'm gonna say that this is double spiked, just to make it almost pure alcohol.
Okay. Yep. Yep. That's fine.
Start passing out on the floor. Alright, we gotta go back and start doing our jobs again. We just wanted to check out the party.
Yeah, I will say the result of that roll also would mean that you erased 3 sections of the suspicion clock.
Hell yeah. Alright, do we want to go in from the side, or do we want to go in right from the front?
I think it's only proper if we go from the front.
It's true.
Right, you guys are gonna go confront Rugiman?
Ma'am, I believe you're in the splash zone. Should probably get out of here.
Okay. Best of luck to you all. We're all counting on you. Everybody around here.
We'll do our best.
I thought she was about to run into the dungeon. I'm like, why?
Gonna lock herself in one of those things. Oh, I don't have a lot of MP, so before we walk in there, I'm gonna make sure I had drunk something.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna apply my resist air and resist bolt body paints.
Okay.
Not bolt, earth.
I was gonna say bolt. I was just like, I don't think Rugiman can do bolt, but okay. Air and earth. Okay. As you enter the room, you see that Rugiman, all 4 heads, they're drinking from the trough. As you all enter.
Okay.
Well, look at that. Looks like all 4 of you are finally here. A feeling you all would come.
Of
Just
course.
thought I didn't
Yeah.
think you guys could get any
didn't.
uglier.
I really liked that seashell sculpture.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, You know, that's really nice to hear. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You
the,
didn't
Enough.
invite us. This shouldn't have been a surprise. You gave us an invitation to come here.
the green sky
You work really
portrait
well
wasn't
with
too
that
bad.
medium. Yeah.
What was that?
So the green sky portrait wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, you work really well with those mediums.
Well, looks like you guys do have some taste. Yeah. You know, we actually, like, we made those before we got into the whole destruction thing. Yeah. Yeah, like, we tried to be legit traditional artists, you know, but nobody would pay attention to it. It was a waste of time.
I mean, art's 99% cloud anyway.
It's kind of sad.
You know what brought renown?
This whole thing that you got
Violence.
Destruction. Think about Abolus. There's not a person in the world who hasn't heard his name. And soon, the name of Rujaman will join that same echelon.
Of punks getting their asses handed to them?
You're all quite bold, aren't you? But you should know that no one has been able to defeat me. Yeah, in case you didn't forget, no matter what you do to me, I'll just regenerate like that.
I think it's at this point Nice makes direct eye contact with the green head. Huh? So you didn't tell them?
The greenhead kind of tilts his head. What? Tell them what? Tell myself what? What?
Oh, how you got absolutely punked in front of the entire town.
I am aware.
Beaten out by a little guy.
And he was cheating.
No, that's
Enough of the chatter. I assume you're all here for a fight, yes?
Well, it does seem like it kind of has to be that way with you threatening to destroy a bunch of stuff and all.
Oh, you don't know the half of it. Have you looked above us?
Like
That's
above
you look-
ceiling?
where
Yeah, as
Gamers
you look
don't look
above,
up.
it's kind of a high ceiling. Directly above us is that tower which all of the people in these havens are partying in currently. Soon,
Yeah.
I will unleash the Fellstar, straight up, and it shall destroy the tower and everyone inside at once. In one fell swoop, I'll annihilate the entire population of 4 havens. The greatest act of destruction that the Bewilderness has ever seen.
logistical
So you're-
question.
That can't be
Going
true.
from, you're going from sort of mischief and, you know, enjoyable mayhem to straight up mass murder, huh?
Yes. Did you think the virtuoso of destruction was just a pompous little thing that I came up with?
Yeah,
I
kind of.
kind of hope so. It made you more likable, but I mean, I guess this way we really do have to kick your ass.
I mean, I kind of thought this palace was going to fly into the sky and then you would destroy the 4 havens while everyone had to watch, so this was actually less terrifying.
That's going to destroy all of your artwork up there.
All that good effort too.
Oh,
Also-
whatever, I'll make more.
Question: if you blow up the tower, wouldn't all the rubble immediately fall on you and crush you underneath?
I think you're
That's a
forgetting
big
the part
tower.
about regeneration.
I mean, that would
It
still
does.
hurt, though. Yeah,
I mean-
so we're fighting him. We don't have to keep delaying it. Let's just kick his ass.
All right.
Well, I was just trying to logistically speak about the point that if he kills everybody here, there's not going to be anyone to unbury him. He's just going to be alive and stuck.
I'm gonna go ahead and pop the willful magic bean that I had for this fight scene, by the way.
Okay.
I'm gonna
fine.
do the same with this. I've been holding on to this.
I was wondering. Okay. As we roll into this battle now. Rujaman, the redhead is just like, why? Why does my stomach feel? And all four of their eyes widen as they kind of like lash out their tongues. No, no,
there's a
but no,
there's a big toothy
no,
grin
not
on
that
my
stuff.
face.
Ah, is this alcohol? What did you do?
Tastes
Ron,
good.
drink something to disagree with you?
You. How did you? No. A Rugerman at this point has a 12-section intoxication clock. As long as that clock has some parts filled in it, Rugerman's regeneration completely canceled out. In addition, all of Rugerman's dice that are 12 decrease to a 10.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm gonna dip my finger in the juice one and lick it to see if I can taste the alcohol.
All right, now the conflict scene fully has officially started. I guess you kind of know everything about Rugerman. Well, I will say Rugerman does not exactly match those profiles because this is a different version, obviously. But in terms of study, I would say you wouldn't really learn anything new with what study gives you, or the quick study. So I would say you're probably better off just saving the MP.
Yeah,
That's all
mostly.
right?
Yeah, mostly it's
Wait, it doesn't even matter because you used the milk.
Yeah, I have so much fucking battery right now. They're all resistant to poison,
Yep.
basically, and then all of their individual weaknesses and resistances are merged together.
So, I should say that Rugerman's 4 heads are each individual targets.
Okay.
So each head is basically like, each head is similar to the profiles that you guys already have. Not exactly. So the biggest thing, Rugerman's not flying.
Okay.
But it's similar, but not exactly the same. But so like the red head is similar to the red profile and so on. Basically, they went from being champion 2s to champion 1 because having you fight a boss that has 8 actions when there's only 4 of you would be ridiculous.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, yeah. So it's not quite a halved of what you see there, but it's kind of like a halved of what you see there. Because mechanically, that's what went on. Okay. Rugerman, the redhead, goes first. Red casts the spell Swift Commands for 30 MP. Now he casts it on himself. So during his turn, he can take an additional action up to twice to do this on turns, and then the spell ends. But he's going to take that additional action right now on this turn, and he's going to cast Blazing Breath on somebody. And I didn't write that. I just will do what I did last section. So that's going to target Nero.
Had to be the one I don't resist.
Yeah. Alright, Nero, does a 9 hit your magic defense?
It ties on it, so you win. I get hit.
Alright, so then you take 25 fire damage and suffer weak.
Ooh, I'm immune to weak.
Oh, good. Well, you still take 25 fire damage. That was also 10 MP to do that for Rugerman. Red. Alright. Oh yeah, you guys get a fabula point too. I should throw in there, unless you already added that yourself. Actually, You know what? Technically, Faltanta hadn't surrendered as a villain yet at that point, so you also get a fabula point for Faltanta.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You won't anymore. He's officially surrendered as a villain, but he hadn't at that point. Now that I think about it, mechanically.
Okay. Does anybody mind if I hit him with an ulti-magic to start off with?
I was actually
Go
gonna
ahead.
try
I
and
figured
shriek turn one.
You're gonna try and what?
Shriek, because it inflicts daze on all 4 of them.
Go for it.
Ooh.
Nope, lets out a thunderous shriek, inflicting daze.
All right, none of them are resistant to dazed. All are dazed, which is the insight. Which is handy to... All right. They all are inflicted with dazed. 20 MP, which means now, in the order, green goes next. Green is going to cast Clingy Tempest for 20 MP. As he ignites a burst of wind, you all suffer slow, including Note. Anybody immune to slow?
Oh, I should be, yes. Yes, with my accessory silky gloves.
All right. Now one of you guys can go.
If you wish to do your ultra magic, now would be a good time.
Figured this was coming.
Yeah, should I hit one head and try to whittle it down, or should I hit all of them?
Hit all of them.
Okay, then I will cast ulti magic and
What
all
type
of
are you
them.
choosing?
Well, to be fair, the damage type doesn't matter, but at this point, I think I'm just gonna choose light to be an asshole.
Can you choose light for Ultra Magic, or is it limited to the
That was
non-dark?
any spell you know.
And he's, yeah. It's a,
Because it's from Elementalist, and I know Elementalist doesn't have access to light and dark, so that makes me think it probably
Yeah,
doesn't have the
it's-
option for that.
it's choose the magic type, but I
Okay.
get, the Elementalist probably wouldn't have light. So, just, yeah, my favorite is Bolt, so I'm just gonna pick Bolt.
All right. Well, each head is neutral to bolt, so
It
so 30
ignores
damage.
it ignores immunities and resistances, so
Yep.
so 30 to each head.
All right. You do a big blow on all of them. Rougeman shakes. All right. Next up is the blue head. The blue head is going to cast on himself, or not himself, on the three other heads. He's going to cast Watery Aura. So for 15 MP. Now the three heads. So the three heads other than blue now have a magic defense of 12.
Okay.
Factoring in the lower dazed insight dice.
That wouldn't affect it anymore because the effect
Oh,
is their
it sets it to
magic
12.
defense is 12. Yep.
I'm just studying their study logs.
Oh yeah, if you guys roll any checks on them, because it won't. Well, I guess it might apply to every. It doesn't like cumulatively, like you don't get a +4, but you do get a +1 because you have their profiles. Who's next?
I can go.
Okay. Okay.
Stop.
Who are you stopping?
Whichever head hasn't gone yet.
That would be Yellowhead.
Yep.
All right. So Yellowhead is not going to act. Then it is Nice's turn.
Okay. I think I need to call one of my buddies or pals here to the situation. So I'm going to drop the 40 MP and we're going to call, and I didn't write down his name, but our little weird leopard giraffe friend who makes everybody go brr.
Okay. The Marilot. Yep.
The Marilot, yes. Let me put the Marilot in so I do not forget his name again.
All right. So party gets immunity to slow. Since yeah, you're immune to slow, so I know Rougeman just cast slow on you, but now you're immune to it, so you're no longer affected by slow.
Hell yeah.
That's how it works. And then you get a +1 defense. Nice.
And it's just they summon him. It's like, alrighty, let's get this party started.
All right, round 2. All right, no holding back. L Star. Rujaman forms, spends 1 Ultima point. Oh wait, actually, before all this, end of the round, Rujaman's intoxication clock recovers for every head still present in the scene, so now it's down to 8.
Rat
Jesus.
bastard.
All right, now Rujaman Red, he uses the action. He uses 1 Ultima point to create Fellstar. There is now an 8-section clock on the scene. Rujaman's going to spend his extra action that came from that spell to now try to fill that clock with the objective action. Does anybody want to oppose him? I'm going to tell you that he's using might plus willpower to do it.
I can do that, I guess.
Yeah, my
Okay.
might isn't so good, so.
All right, Rujaman, he's just focusing on concentrating his power to fill that clock. And he rolled a 4. Oh, you know what? Actually, you know what? I can spend an Ultima point to re-roll that.
Still a 4.
Wow! Roll 20's being funny again.
Unfortunately, well, you succeeded that swimmingly. So you distract the redhead Nero from. What do you do to distract him?
What does he do to attempt to charge it?
He basically just kind of roars at it and like focuses it as the ball starts to form in the air. The ball of darkness that is forming.
I get up on the Hydra's back and start climbing up that one's
So
neck.
you climb up and yeah, he has to instead focus on shaking you off, so he can't concentrate on feeling the power of the Fell Star. All right, one of you can go.
I'm going to, if nobody has anything, concentrate on the blue head,
Okay.
who is, if I'm reading his sheet correctly, vulnerable to fire.
Yep.
And I'm gonna hit it with some fire.
All right. Magic defense is 12. Wait. Oh, it isn't. It is actually it's 6 currently. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. So you cast fire, which is 7. So you do 42 damage against the blue head. Blue is not looking very good. He is definitely far into crisis at this point.
44.
Yeah, I'm gonna focus on the
44
blue
damage.
head. So if anybody wants to,
You won't catch me saying uncle. Right, Greenhead's gonna go. And Green is just gonna focus on strengthening the Fell Star. Which again, it's gonna do a might plus willpower check to try to boost the power of Fell Star. Anybody want to stop that?
Yeah, how do I do it?
Sure. Oh,
Okay,
go
who's-
ahead.
It's doing might plus willpower for this.
Okay, I don't want to do that. Someone else who has good might do that.
Might and willpower. Let's go, baby.
All right, Rujaman's going. Okay, he got an 11. I'll keep that.
oh,
Oh
oh,
no! Rujaman succeeded, and then because it's a critical fail, he's going to use that opportunity to fill 2 additional slots. So now the Fell Star clock is at 3. All right.
Sorry, guys. I slipped.
Yeah. It is one of your guys' turn. I think Edwin and Nice still have actions.
Cool.
Or wait, no. Oh, comment. Here we go. I was wondering when
Don't
this
actually
was
have to make a
coming.
match check for that, but yeah, I'm gonna comment this fucker.
All right, what are you doing?
I'm gonna do 60 to which head's the most hurt?
Blue.
That's. I will let you know. Blue is like really deep into crisis, like really deep. So that would be. I'll let you know that would be a way over investment.
Okay, I'll do it on yellow then, just because I already fucked him over once and it feels funny.
Oh, okay. Are you doing the 60 damage one?
60 damage.
All right, you straight up knock yellow completely out. Ah! Oh, and yellow just kind of slumps. His mouth hangs agape. Yeah, he only had 60 HP left, so you just knocked him out one hit. He never got to do anything. That's funny.
Well, he was pretty
I'm a
dangerous.
sticker.
He's the laziest head, so. All right, Blue's turn. Blue again is just gonna focus on trying to build up the Fell Star. Blue is going to roll. He's gonna do Might plus Willpower as well. He does better dice, but honestly, with the days and everything, he really doesn't anymore. So Might plus Willpower.
My willpower is alright, but my might is bad.
And he actually rolled 12, so.
My-
wants to
again?
oppose-
I got a D10
Here.
might, D8 willpower. If I just don't crit fail again. It's up
I
to
will
you
say
guys.
that succeeds if it's an open check, but if anybody wants to oppose it, then it maybe won't.
We have
I'll
the same
oppose
dice, so
it.
it doesn't matter.
Or actually, I've slipped on my face. You go ahead, Nero. You oppose that blue little fucker.
Okay, did you apply the +1? You didn't apply the +1, so you actually got a 13, so you succeed.
Let's go.
Let's
All
go.
right. So, let me double check. I'm trying to remember if that means you get to actually erase a section of the clock or not. I think you do? Wait, turning back. Trying to remember if with opposed checks, if you do that on a clock, does that make it... Why isn't that set on the clock page?
I think
Opposed
it
check
just.
doesn't mention
I
anything
think
about
it
the
just. Yeah, I think it just stops the clock from filling.
Okay.
I think if you do an objective to make the clock turn back, then that will affect that. But I think just
Yes.
opposing it will just stop the clock from filling.
Okay, yeah, we'll go with that. So you stopped. You climbed up and distracted the blue head. He couldn't charge up. Last action in the round.
Okay. I guess I get to go. So yellow's completely out of the thing.
And blue is
And-
looking really rough.
Blue is looking really rough. I think I'm gonna do some. Let me check something real quick. What do I got equipped? So in my offhand, I have the Junker Staff, which is once per conflict scene. If you would spend 3 or less IP, you may ignore that cost. So I'm going to ignore that cost, and I'm gonna throw a rock at the green head.
Okay. So you're gonna do 20
Earth.
damage.
10 damage, Earth type to the rock head. To the green
All right.
head, which should be 20.
That knocks green head into crisis.
It's just a hey, buddy, remember this bit?
All right. End of the round. There are 3 heads active.
I didn't go
so-
yet.
Oh, right.
I just
Yellow's
opposed
gone,
twice.
so- Yes, go ahead.
I'm
That's-
now realizing that
confused me, yeah.
the crowd clearer flare would have been great right now.
Oh, yep. I mean, that's why I put it out there for you guys. It's your turn.
So
What
the
do you
blue
do?
head's the one that's almost dead.
Yeah, blue head is almost down.
I'm just gonna poke with my peppy pike.
All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is enough. You send... Ah! Uncle! Uncle! I cry, Uncle! As blue head
Uncle
collapses.
Landrox.
Yes. And his mouth hangs agape, too. We reach the end of the round. 3 sections are full. Fell Star! Rougeman cries as the Fell Star comes at you all. Based on it having 3 sections filled, you guys all take 20 dark damage.
Pretty beefy. Pretty beefy.
I'm in crisis.
Additionally, the Rugiman, the intoxication clock, there are still 2 heads active, so it reduces by 2. So it's now to 6. Still intoxicated, but you know, if that gets cleared, he'll no longer be intoxicated. Round 3. All right. We got our redhead go first. He's got 30 MP. He's going to use it to cast swift commands on himself again. So now he can take an extra turn. He's going to take an extra turn right now, and he's going to use his burning shot attack. Who's he going to target with that? That's going to target Bamaru.
Ow.
Oh, that is a critical success. Oof.
Hey, Bamaru. Bamaru, it's okay. I'll take the hit. You good.
All right.
Thank you. I think that might have taken me out.
Okay. So, nice. You take 18 fire damage.
Oofta.
Are you suffering any status effects? I don't think you are, right?
Nope.
Okay. So the secondary effect of Burning Shot then does not activate. However, Brugeman does have an opportunity. And with that opportunity, I'm going to say he feels extra invigorated, which means that he erases another section of the intoxication clock. So it's now 5.
That rat fuck.
I will burn you all down.
I'm gonna drain vigor from red.
All right. That definitely succeeds. So he takes a nice 27 dark damage. You get 13 HP.
Yes. Yes.
All right, Greenhead gets to go. What is Greenie gonna do? Right, Greenie is gonna cast Twister Breath on somebody. And that is gonna target Nero. 10 NP. It's a weird spell choice.
Hey, crew, we should inflict slow on him. We could do something really funny.
All right, that is a 16 to hit your magic defense, Nero.
Of course it hits.
Yeah, you take 29 air damage and suffer shaken.
I only take half of that.
Okay, you take 14 air damage.
I got used to that body paint.
I see you were prepared. Loser!
Being prepared is loser. What?
Yeah.
You
Trying to
make
be scary.
you make my fucking head hurt.
Alright, that is all of Rugiman's actions for this round, so the next are all on you guys.
Okay.
I just noticed the dead end room there.
Yeah, this guy was hiding in there. It would have, like, if you guys had filled the intoxication clock, it was going to be an alternate route where he would lie to Rugiman for taste testing, and then Rugiman would still get drunk, but we didn't have to go that route.
Fair. Okay. So I know that green is not weak to this, but red is. I'm gonna hit both of them with a glacius.
All right. Well, it's a good thing you got the blue head down, because the Rugimans had an ability that if the one of the head could give up of its turn to stop a damage type being caused by the type of its head. So blue is down, so he can't do that. That definitely hits the both of them. Both are knocked into crisis with this. Wait, green was already in crisis. You guys knew that. Yeah, both heads are now in crisis as he's 48 damage to red and 24 to green. All right.
Yeah, how do you like that?
Yeah.
Does it taste good? Do you like your iced coffee?
I will not be beaten by this scum!
Yeah, you look like you're gonna.
Right. Who still has to go?
Me.
And me. But you go first, Nero. You do your shenanigans.
They said they're both in crisis, and they both must be decently low.
Mhm.
I'm gonna Blade Storm it.
Okay.
It is the 16th. Why are people firing fireworks?
Oh, weird. That is high enough to hit all of them. The green had the highest defense at 8, so that hits both of them. You do
I do
That
one
makes
more
sense.
damage because I'm shaken.
okay. You do 12 damage to all of them. Yeah, they're both not looking very good there. Green definitely looks haggard. Like he's ready to give up the fight. Red definitely looks super haggard too, but Red has determination to like keep going, very defiant.
Excellent, excellent. I'm going to do a hinder action for my turn. I'm going to look at the red one and go, you see, you're being very spiteful, and while I can appreciate the courage and determination for that, I need you to slow your roll there, bud. Take a breather. And I'm going to bonk him on the head to inflict slow. I don't know if that makes sense, but I also don't think I can trip a four-headed dragon, so...
Fair. Alright. Oh yeah, that succeeds. So he is slow. Alright, and that is the end of the round. End of the round, so the intoxication clock becomes 3. Alright, start of the round, Rujamin, the redhead. I'm gonna make you all disappear, Fellstar! He generates the Fellstar again, and then he's gonna take his second action granted by Swift commands, now to try to boost up that Fellstar. Again, he's rolling Might plus Willpower, if anybody wants to try to stop it.
I will roll to oppose.
Alright, he rolled an 11. Yeah, that was another Ultima point, too, we spent to do that.
Can I spend
Alright.
a Fabula point to invoke a bond of my friends to be like, hey, could you stop that, please?
Yes, you can.
Cool. I'm going to do it with Nero. Because Nero's been taking some really big hits, so that adds another 3 to it.
Alright, you succeed on... How do you distract the redhead from boosting it?
That's a really good question. Does he, like, raise the head to activate the Fellstar?
Yeah, he's kind of like... Again, it's very Dragon Ball Z-ish, where, like, they... I mean, he doesn't have hands, but he's, like, raises his head, roaring at it to, like, boost its power. As the
Yeah,
ball...
I think with his lower neck open, and Nice having just done the slow, he just, like, smacks him in the throat. Stop that! It's rude.
Yep, that works.
Adam's,
Alright,
Adam's apple.
One of you can go. Do reptiles have Adam's apples?
That is
I
a
don't
really
believe
good
so.
question. Probably not, but it's a dragon,
don't believe
so
so.
dragons can.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Still, nothing
Oh,
likes
okay.
getting punched in the throat.
All right, who are you targeting there?
Red.
All right, yeah, you knock out Red. Red has nothing.
Oh, Green is left? We should do the
Yeah,
funniest
Green is
fucking thing and just throw rocks at him.
No! Oh, I can't. Red collapses.
Well, but
Jimmy,
we're
right.
back at it
Well,
again.
To rock out.
Well, Green is still gonna try to boost up the Fellstar. It's probably a futile effort, but he's gonna try. And he's doing Might plus Willpower to do that, and he got an 11. Very sink or swim with that roll.
I'm gonna throw a rock at him in next turn. So
Are you guys just gonna let him boost up that?
I mean, I can try, but I'm shaking, so my willpower is down. So I'm 10 and
I'll
6.
I'll try. My might's terrible, but my willpower is pretty good right now. So
Okay. Oh yeah, you succeed.
By 1.
How do you stop him?
I think I just bop him on the head. Stop that!
You losers! I won't be beaten by you. My beautiful art of destruction must succeed.
All right, I'm gonna.
I liked your early work better.
If nobody minds, I'm gonna throw a rock at him.
Throw
Throw a rock at him.
I'm gonna throw.
I threw a rock at him.
I mean, I could hit him with actual magic rock, like for Terra, but I think the backpack just throwing a fucking rock at him
Yeah,
is just really funny.
All right. As you throw that, it collides to him. As you knock him down.
And we end as we began, throwing rocks at a little nerd.
The fourth head collapses as Rugeman collapses in defeat.
I'm gonna go over and like poke his snouts with my foot, like, yeah, is he actually out?
So
How
as
do
you
you
do
think
that,
they? How do you think they get together?
as you do that,
I don't want to think
your
about
eyes
that.
suddenly bolt open, and spending a Fabula point or Ultima point, Rugeman's heads they start to glow, and suddenly just he splits into 4 different of himself who all unleash an elemental breath really quick as they make a break for it and totally ditch the area.
Oh, you little shits!
Oh, get back here, bud! I'm not done with you yet.
Oh.
But you guys have done it. I saw Rugeman just flee past here. You did it. You chased him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Kinda
still
kicked his
pretty
ass.
drunk, so I don't know if he's gonna fly very straight, but
Sober up.
Mythbusters did test that physical damage does make you sober up better than anything else.
Really? Funny.
Yeah, they did like what they do. They did treadmills, and they almost hurt themselves trying to run on a treadmill. They did a couple other things, and they just had them slap each other in the face, and that worked.
Are you guys ready to exit the dungeon, or?
I actually think Nice in this situation will pop over here real quick and just be like, "Hey, good news, bad news. Good news is we defeated
booze.
Rugeman. Bad news is we defeated Rugeman. But that means you get a whole castle to yourself that you built, and there's a whole bunch of drinks in the back that are all yours now. So, like, hey, congrats."
They all
And
take
some
a
of-
moment to kind of realize what you said, let it to sink in. And then they all erupt into cheers. Some of them even are kind of like honestly crying out of happiness. We're free! We're free! We're free! Ah, this party's never gonna end! Yeah!
Oh boy, they're gonna break this castle right after they fucking built it.
Oh, you know what? That sounds like a plan, but we're gonna go let the people upstairs know. You have a good one with that.
All right.
I went from the Eeyore to the Wisconsin, but you know it's fine. It's fine.
We're exiting the dungeon.
Yeah, I'm good.
gotta
I took
switch
a
the music back to
Mug
the
out
happy
and took a swig of the alcoholic juice.
That's fair. We need the happy music. The day has been saved. All of these guys with Rugeman gone, they're done. They quit. Well, the robe swords maybe is a little bit more complicated, but whatever. You guys didn't have to run into them.
Okay, good news, boys. Rugeman's defeated. You probably saw him fleeing like a punk. The castle's yours. Don't be an
Go
asshole.
party!
We're gonna go talk to the fellows over there, I think, because I'm curious what they're doing over there now.
Were you gonna talk
He's the one that tells truth, by
Oh,
the
they're
way.
gone. Oh, they're gone. Okay.
These guys are just like, we're done. We quit. We're done. We're free. We saw him leave. Congratulations.
Wait, go back and party first.
All right. And with Rugeman defeated, all the party goers kind of start slowly heading out. Everybody's just kind of like, you mean he's gone? Everybody again is just
Yep, he
just
gone.
completely over themselves that it's over. They're finally free of the months of Rugeman lording over them. And over here, I mean, there's the curator, but some other people show up. All right. We've finally made it. All right, time to take down Rugeman. Says the big guy.
Well, just a hair too
Okay.
late.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Say what now?
We just beat him.
I mean, he flew off. You could probably catch him and kick his butt again.
That's true.
What,
Would be
beat
really
Rugeman?
cool.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's just swell. All right. Who all would you happen to be?
But Maru's
Well, I'm not
gonna,
saying the team name.
Maru's
We're
gonna
the
sigh.
Perplex Explorers.
Oh, yeah, that.
That is the name we're saddled with, yeah.
I think I got a letter from some of my people out here about that. You're of course. Oh, that's just wonderful. Well, I'm so excited to finally meet you all. The name is Citrot. I'm the leader of the BAV.
Oh, hey, nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Heard about you from some people.
Yeah, we had an agent that was trying to investigate Rugeman. Did you happen to run into him?
I don't think we did we? I think that was the guy that got obliterated in his cell.
Yeah, it was.
He's no longer with us, unfortunately. We do have some fine letters here, though, if you want to take him to a loved one or something. Without his help, we wouldn't have been able to actually defeat Rugeman. Getting a heads up on that Felstar stuff was pretty good.
I'll make sure to let his family know. Says this Bochard. That'd be sweet of ya, Stina. That's incredible what you all did here. I know. I wish I could have been here sooner, but the truth is, marching through the wilderness is pretty tough. This area is a little bit easier. These havens have always been pretty closely connected with each other, which is making going about them a bit easier. But let me tell you, it doesn't get easier from here.
Yeah, we heard it's a little harder. We don't blame you for not getting here on time. I mean, we had some problems just going through this tamer parts.
This is true. We did find some stuff. We did find a whole lost temple, though. That was fun.
That was pretty fun, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow,
it was fun.
that there is fascinating. Oh, I'd really love to pick all your brains for all this. I want to slow down your exploring, of course, too. I mean, we got a lot of cleaning up to do around here and all. Yes, there's plenty of prisoners that we'll have to see whether or not they are okay to go free, and those robed swords especially. We want to take them down. Oh yeah, I can't wait to fight them. It's not going to require a lot of paperwork for me to smack them down, right, Stina? I think the paperwork for that should be rather short. Awesome. I don't know who it was that came up with all this paperwork we got to do to beat somebody up, but man, is it a hassle. That was your idea, sir. Oh, right. Yeah, because we didn't want people just going and beating each other up willy-nilly like that. Just the paperwork.
That's true, you don't want that.
Because I'm forgetting the name here momentarily. Who is our friend over in the lava area again? I can't remember his name.
Bo?
Elbow.
Yes. Elbow, right. I knew it was a body part, but I'm like thinking tibula's not right. If you're looking for a new agent, there's a pretty smart feller over that way. His name's Elbow. He's really into fighting, and he's been getting good observations on people. It's been really helpful for us.
Oh. Now, is that so? Well, and I'll make sure to give that chap a warm welcome and see if he's got the right stuff for the BAV.
I think you'd be impressed.
Well, I'll leave the well, you can leave the performance reviews to me. That's what Stina is good for. Best assistant a guy could ever have. Thank you, sir.
Oh, there is a party going on from the Gallery of Rougeman stuff. There's some good food and drink in there if you need a break as well.
And
Yeah.
a couple okay art pieces too.
Half of them wasn't a bad artist.
I should say, I found this among Rugeman's collections. Perhaps one of you will find this useful. She presents. Where I wrote where that is. Another weapon. A four-headed dragon flail.
Ooh.
Multi-4, but after you attack, you become vulnerable to all damage until your next turn.
Oof.
So, like, wide range of being able to hit things, but also definitely a risk to using it.
What's Excalibur's signature move? Glaive Rush? That.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it?
Well, I think you get a really good use out of this Nero. You do the best with the fight and stuff.
Yeah, but I use shield.
I mean, that's true.
I mean, I can take it.
Yeah, go ahead and take it. I think it suits you best.
Because you take it doesn't mean you have to use it.
This is also true. You can just keep a hold of it until we can find a place to sell it at.
Now I imagine you're all going to be continuing down the bewilderness.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Well, I wish you the best in your travels. Yeah. Hey, you might want to prepare yourselves correctly. Again, it's rather short to go between places around here, but everything else can be. Well, sometimes people can wander that wilderness for months before they stumble onto a haven, so I recommend best being prepared.
What kind of preparations do you suggest?
Well, you know, just having the camping supplies and all that. Why, we went through a lot of beans on the way here, let me tell you.
Well, wouldn't I tell you there's a gentleman who's actually resting in the air gardens who sells some of the best beans around?
Ah, oh man, now that's what I'm up for.
Okay, so just to be sure, is this the Pompadour human on the right or the giant fruit king? Okay, it is the giant fruit
Yeah.
king. I am
Sorry,
picturing
this guy
this
has not
correctly.
said anything.
That's good. Okay.
He's just another BAV member, but just a grunt.
He's just hanging out.
No, Citrot's the one that is Elvis.
Okay. Yeah, he just recently changed his dreams from conquering the wilderness into becoming a really good bean salesman, so he's got some good product and he's good into growing some pretty good ones, I think, coming up soon.
Well, that's good to hear. You know, sir, I've noticed it appears one of those spires has grown in this region, too. Ah, one of those again?
Don't know what that was.
Yep, way over here. You guys didn't really visit it, but...
There was a
What?
spire?
Yeah, those things have been kind of popping up. Across some of the havens. We're not really sure what they're all about, to be honest. I mean, people have been reporting them around for about almost 2 decades. More have been popping up lately across the havens. Yes, so part of what we're doing is investigating that. Yeah, that and also more of the scruts are being more of a nuisance than usual.
We did fight a giant scrut in that temple.
Giant one,
Yeah, he was real mad.
Pretty big, yeah.
And there's all those vines growing through that temple. If you go out down this way, uh, and you go in the wilderness there should be an archaeologist on site, though she might be at the party. I thought I saw her there.
Yeah, she was. All right. Well, we'll make sure to give it a look. Put it on another thing for the BAV to look into, Stina. You got it, sir. Giant Scrut. Oh man, if you guys took down that thing, wait, how big were the antlers? Did it have wings?
Let me look at the study log real quick.
The big one didn't have wings. One of the small ones, a couple of small ones did.
Yeah, it had big, like, kind of like moose antlers.
How many eyes did it have?
Four.
The big one had
That's
4.
accurate.
4. Okay, so it's not that one. Let me warn you. If you see that 5-eyed Scrut, run. Just run.
Oh, 5 eyes.
Ominous, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's we call that the Scrut Overlord. It seems to be, if there's ever, most of the time the Scruts, until recently, they usually leave people alone, but if that thing is around, it riles them up, and they become dangerous. Yeah, so if you see that Scrut Overlord with 5 eyes, you just run. Run as fast as you can. Doesn't matter where, if it's just not around that thing.
Good to know. The 4-eyed one was kind of a pain in the ass.
Suppose if you're heading through the Wilderness, odds are most likely the next place you'll find is Settler's Glen. That's a nice, simple community. Should be a good place to rest.
Then we'll head towards there.
Well, I really do appreciate what you all have done here. Yeah, it'd be nice even to get a few blows in with you guys just to see how strong you really are someday, but definitely save that for another time. You 3, I'm sure you 4, you all deserve a nice, mighty hard rest right now.
I wouldn't
Thank
mind.
you.
All right. Anything else you guys want to cover?
No, I think I'm good.
Yeah. We did it, gang. We took him down.
We did.
Took several
Right.
sessions, but we finally put him in his place.
So as we reach the end of this session, we're going to switch over to a villain scene. All right. So we're in the Bewilderness. Rujamin is back to his 4-headed form as he wanders through the dark, foggy, twisting Bewilderness.
But it killed those
Greenhead begins.
5-eyed thing.
That's those stupid, uncultured rubes! My beautiful masterpiece! This can't be happening. It was going to be magnificent. And now I'm back to wandering around this blasted forest. I'm doing it. I'm calling Uncle. No way. I don't believe it. Don't let them get cocky. This is not over. I will have my revenge. And the trees start to rustle near Rujamin as all 4 heads look in that direction. Through the brush comes a large Scrut, possibly bigger even than the Mega Scrut that you faced, but with a much thinner body. It has massive antlers, a thorn-covered tail ending in a similar fruit root, or a fruit thing to like the Mega Scrut. Tusk-like thorns that emerge around by its beak, and 5 eyes arranged in the shape of a star. 3 of Rujamin's heads, so all of them other than the red head, begin to cower as they see this creature advancing towards them. Oh, not that thing. Not again. You stay back, or I'll destroy you. I don't want any part of dealing with that thing. Please, get me out of here. Silence.
I am no coward. I am Rujaman, virtuoso of destruction. I rain down destruction upon everyone. You included, you ugly beast.
With the redhead in the lead, Rujaman barrels towards the Scrut Overlord. A large Scrut, in turn, unleashes a horrible scream that drowns out even Rujaman's roar. It barrels towards Rujaman as well as we cut to darkness. And that's the end of the session.
Okay.
Is Richardman gonna be our Star Wolf?